In this video, let us learn about the switch statement in Java. Switch statement. So a switch statement is a multiple selection statement. It provides an easy way to branch your execution to different parts of code based on the value of expression. It is kind of similar to an if statement. Let me show you an example. Suppose we have the grade that a student got in university exams. So let us define various possibilities depending upon the grade that the student gets. So we first start with the switch statement followed by a pair of parentheses to which we pass our grade variable. So let us define it right here. So it should be of char type. So char grade, set this to say B grade, and to the parentheses we pass our grade variable like this. Now right after the parentheses we add a curly braces to define all the possibilities or cases in context of a switch statement. Now within the curly brace we add one or more clauses. So we have a case for the grade. So if the grade is O, so for this we can use the case keyword and say O. Then what do we want to do here when the grade is O? So we just want to print a line to the terminal, outstanding performance. Now after this line we need to add a break statement. Now what does this break statement do in a switch statement? So when you encounter a break statement, we immediately come out of our switch statement. So this is the role of the break keyword. Now let us add the second case. So if the case is A. Now if the grade is A, let us print to the terminal excellent performance, and then we can again break out from the switch statement by using the break keyword. Next, if the grade is B, let us print to the terminal good performance and again break out. Case C, let us print to the terminal you can do better and again make use of the break keyword. Now optionally we can have a default clause here. So for this let us say default colon. So if none of the cases that we define apply, the code that you write within the default clause will get executed. So here let us print unsatisfactory. Now for the default clause we don't need to make use of the break statement because we are already at the end of the switch block. So we automatically come out of the switch statement once our default case is done with its execution. Now had there been no break statements in our cases, Java would have continued executing all the cases till it encountered a break or it is done with the switch statement. Now it is your personal preference. Some developers prefer to use the if-else statement, others prefer to use the switch statement. Next, as a side note, other than char, you can use strings and integers as well for cases. So let me compile the code and run the file to see the output. So you can see for the grade B, this case gets executed, we get good performance, and then we immediately break out of our switch statement. So we get good performance logged to the terminal. So with the switch statement we can execute different pieces of code depending on the value of expression. So this was all I wanted to cover in this video. If you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up or comment down below if you have any query. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's catch up in the very next one.